Hey everyone, this is Dusk, AestheticGamer, and I am playing Resident Evil 3.5 Recreation, Code Madman, which is a fan recreation of Resident Evil 3.5, which was the beta version of Resident Evil 4. There was multiple versions of Resident Evil 4's beta. The one that this is based off specifically is the Hookman version. Now, this has been a fan project that's been in development for a little over a year. It's made in Unity, actually, but it looks pretty interesting, and I should also mention this is a demo. Currently, they released the demo on the 12th anniversary of Resident Evil 4, which is the same day I'm uploading this video because I'm doing the whole record on the same day as I play it. I'm a little sick right now, so if it sounds a little bit off, I apologize for that. We're going to kind of kick straight into this once I take a look around. There might be some bugs because it's literally just released. Maybe I'll just keep my eyes on it. I'll also take this time to mention that this is being released like a few weeks before Resident Evil 7, which is one of my most anticipated games right now. I don't even have to say one of it is literally my most anticipated game right now. Just getting all of this out there. Settings all look pretty fine. I guess we'll kick straight into this then. To be honest, I've been so busy working on my own little project right now that it feels a little bit weird to be playing another game that's not my own at the moment. So I apologize if I seem a little bit out of the game right now. It's just because I haven't recorded anything for a while. Resident Evil Code Madman, or 3.5 Recreation. Let's go. Start demo. I'm actually kind of excited. So I've always wanted to play Resident Evil 3.5. Any like beta or closed version of a game, this would definitely be up there as like the one I want to play the most. So for some reason, Leon's not responding to any buttons or keys, except the flashlight button. It's a really weird button too. It's the click. Well, that's probably do a little best. Oh, I guess the start button also works. Oh my god. Okay, so just to explain something, I had some difficulties getting this to run for a while. For some reason, it just kept on like being frozen on a door, but eventually I just switched the costumes because there's there's this 3.5 Leon costume, and then there's just the Resident Evil 4 Leon jacket costume. And it started working, so I'm going to just kind of roll with it. Ooh. Look at that aim right before here. Before I play this, I didn't realize this when I looked at the screen before. There was actually a lot of camera settings. You could choose things like Resident Evil 4 style camera, fixed camera angle style. You could choose things like if you wanted the fixed camera angles stuff to be minimal, for it to be normal, for it to be casual, etc., etc. Anyways, let's get into this. It's probably taking a little bit to get used to, but yeah, no reason to go back out there. Now, I know that this is partially using some reused assets. For example, this looks like it's a reskinned version of the Resident Evil 5 Lost in Nightmares location. Is there a run button? Okay, I figured out the run button. It's not the button I would expect. I'm playing with a controller right now, I should mention. This 100% is using the Lost in Nightmares thing, which I guess makes sense. Use what you can. They've also done some recreation from the ground up, while other locations are ported from Resident Evil 4, and I guess Resident Evil 5 here. Let's investigate. A false wall. There's nothing behind here. I should mention that this isn't a completely I should mention this here. This is not a completely accurate representation. It's a fan remake working with what they can with a small team, so I'll roll with it. Anything behind this door? This seems to be an unchanged recycled asset from a preview. Fuck, I'm gonna slap you, game. I wonder if I noticed. I totally noticed. Anyways, let's start moving around someplace. There. I'm gonna check out this door over here as well. Hi, door. The door is being held from the inside. You don't say. So this is also kind of a proof of concept thing. That's all I'm gonna talk about what I know about, because to be honest, I just basically just shared everything I do know about this. Let's just experience. Hello, false wall. A false wall. There's something behind here. I'm sure we'll figure that out. Is there like a quick turn? I'm gonna figure out if there's a quick turn. Yes, there is. Okay, thank God. And I figured it out too. Let's go upstairs and see where things start to differentiate from Resident Evil 5 Lost in Nightmares. Actually, is there like a pathway over here, or is like the floor falling in place? Yeah, they repaired the floor there. Because in Resident Evil 5 Lost in Nightmares, it's just broken. Is this door open? The door is locked by key. Locked by key. Not a key, just it's locked by key. Key decided that's how it should be. Back here. It's kind of dark. I know I'm running into a wall, but I know there's also like a little platform up here. And is there something blocking the way? Or maybe I'm just running into a wall. Who knows? hidden back here? This door is locked from the inside. Well, hopefully we unlock it eventually, which means that there's only one hallway left it could possibly be. Let's go do it. Also, I should get used to my regular controls. This aiming, of course that's aiming. And I aim down like this. Look at me having a good time. Having a great time. So we're gonna go to that one Resident Evil 5 chamber. Actually, let me first see if there's anything over here, which I don't think there is. But hey, there's actually something. Would make a nice spot for a portrait. I don't know. I don't really think about hanging portraits up from tables. I mean, I guess you could put like a picture frame portrait there, but I kind of think that pictures work better on walls. Alright, we've got a little fancy door opening. I don't like that yell. And also, I realized I turned on my flashlight on. Something really doesn't like me being here. A little bit upset that I'm here, even. Let's investigate. I'm sure this will be fine. Peekaboo. I think it's coming from over there. That's not me walking. Should I walk forward even though that's definitely not me walking? Or should I look outside the level? I'm afraid if I walk forward, I'll trigger its attention. Let's see what happens. Peekaboo? Peekaboo. First shot hit. Oh wait, can I do like a melee like Resident Evil 4? I think that I could, but I messed up my opportunity. Yeah, that's a little bit finicky, but I think I got it. I got a headshot lined up. Okay. Down for the count.
A victim to the T-virus. No wounds. Better write this in my diary.
Not a bad voice, I guess, for Leon. I can accept that. Why don't you voice them? Anyways, right, what in your diary? Do we have a diary? That's not my diary. Do I like an inventory? Is there a diary on the table somewhere? Broken mirror. I'm sure there's some symbolic joke I could put here. You can definitely tell this in some ways. This is currently the test build to make sure everything was working as intended. Well, let's see what's over here. This desk appears to also have been damaged long ago. What happened in this place? Well, that's for us to guess and hopefully find out. Is there anything inside the wardrobe? I do need a key or something. It's not a wardrobe, it's a bookshelf. The Spencers were well educated. Unlike you, Leon. Fucking I'm 18 and now I'm going to be a president's agent. The surface is extremely dusty. I'm beginning to doubt this place. Okay. Yeah. Just beginning to, huh? That's okay. I'll walk over his corpse. He doesn't mind it one bit. Okay, did I check this wardrobe? Can I even check that? I feel like I'm missing something here, because I definitely need a key or something. But I'm not seeing anything. Also, I don't even really know if I have an inventory button. This is the pause menu, but you know, that doesn't really strictly give me the option for an inventory. Oh, there's another way to do a quick turn. That's good to know. Anyways, maybe more monsters will show up when I go backwards. Maybe this was all part of the plan. A single candle. This whole decor feels very superficial. Superficial. That's all I want to say about that one. Like, this is based off the Hookman version of Resident Evil 3.5. Is the Hookman gonna show up? That sound, whatever that was, just I'm a little bit on edge. I'm not gonna lie. This is, even though this is a Resident Evil 5 assets flip, whatever. I'm actually nervous. Oh, there's something new down there. Is that my diary? Just floating around in the wind. Well, I'll be on my way. My sickness is starting to show. Let's go down and see what we gotta pick up. I feel like this isn't the best idea, but hey, I'll check it out. Peekaboo? A diary page? Come back upstairs. You tried?
This is a page from my diary.
And everything got blue. And in Resident Evil 3.5, that was supposed to be when Leon starts going crazy. You went crazy really early, Leon. Yeah, alright, investigate this. Uh-oh. Did I discover a bug? Oh, he's done. I think I did discover a bug, but thankfully it wasn't a game-breaking bug. Let's go upstairs. I'm sure everything's fine. It's It's not like some mysterious man with a hook is gonna come and attack me. Because why would that happen? Why am I foreshadowing what probably is gonna happen? Anything up here behind me? Let's be a good angle for it. Well, maybe there's just a key here. Maybe it's too soon for the hook man to show up. Peekaboo. You still dead, sir? Said come back upstairs. I'm here. This desk appears to also been damaged long ago. What happened to this place? He's got new stuff to say about things. Find that a little conspicuous. Spence, yeah, they were well educated. That's the same. The surface is extremely dusty. I'm beginning to doubt this place. I don't think it's the beginning, if not, but probably not the end either. At least hopefully not the end. Let me go take a good glance about. Could have worn this. Yeah, of course, worn this mirror was. Oh yeah, the mirror is suddenly repaired, isn't it? Well, that's a sign. Maybe we're in a time of. Oh, for those flowers, for some reason, I thought it was like a hand reaching out. You okay there, dead guy? Well, there's a couple things that have changed here, which means I guess we're gonna tread on back and hope everything's fine. This is fine. A single candle. This whole decor feels very superficial. Well, let's wander on back. Maybe it's another ween. Oh. That kind of surprised me. What the hell is this? I normally don't like trusting mirrors of myself either, Leon, so that's okay. Let's just wander on back. I mean, what could go wrong? The mirror was... Oh, wait. I think I figured out the puzzle. I was actually going to say, I think I need to shoot this mirror. That was my... Oh, hey, I got a knife, don't I? Or what is this pose? Because that's a gun pose, and I was going to say, maybe I need to shoot the mirror. That was my idea for the puzzle, and if that was the case, I thought that would be a pretty good puzzle, actually. But it sounded like it just shattered on its own. Can I do it? Oh, yeah, I can do a knife attack. It's okay. I like it's limited compared to Resident Evil 4 and 5, but that's okay. I understand it's supposed to be like a horror-y RE4 because it's from the beta. Did I see something different? I feel like I should just go back, but just to make sure I didn't miss anything over here. The desk, yeah. I know. I get the basic gist of it. Let's go back. I'm sure everything's fine. Peekaboo. Something on the ground? No mirror shards? It's clean. I know it's a little unnatural, Leon, but you gotta take the small things to be appreciative of them. Oh, hey! I'm back! Everything was fine. I still don't have a key, though, so that's a bad sign, isn't it? I'm gonna go back and make sure it's not like a key here now that I'm out of Crazy Town. I'll be honest, that's not a bad beginning build-up. I'm on edge. I know it feels very superficial. I also don't like how the zombies' bodies just lay around. I know other horror games do that. Hell, Resident Evil does that, but I don't know. Maybe it's because sometimes there's an element of low-quality horror, which... Am I losing it? Sometimes there's an element of low-quality horror which can make me more on edge, partially because it's kind of hard to tell how capable a game is of doing so. I don't even know how to fully describe what I'm trying to say, but because you would think that obviously a game with a bigger budget and bigger team could do more, because they can do more. But then maybe it's because of the limitations that I sort of lower my expectations of what to expect, and so then things can surprise me more through innovation, I guess. Yeah, I know, make that stagger. I just want for a poster. You better hope that there's a goddamn key somewhere. Otherwise, we're just gonna be wandering this front hall for a while. I'm gonna check the doors again, and I probably have to go back downstairs, but maybe the passageways have disappeared from downstairs. Yeah, I was just being dumb running into a wall earlier. Aren't I such a genius? Nothing still needs a key. It's locked by a key. How unfortunate. Let's continue wandering a bit and see what else we can find. I just haven't been here, so I want to look. The broken down nature of this place gives it a certain elegance. I can see what you mean. I mean, I explore lots of dilapidated ways in my video games. To be fair, I've actually been to a few dilapidated places in the real world, too. I find that stuff fascinating, but of course you always have to be a little bit careful when it comes to real world stuff. I'm not like the most adventurous, daring person out there, but I like the aesthetic. I said the aesthetic. Never mind that. I'm not going to stop making that joke. Alright. It's kind of weird they can just investigate this spot. I wonder if it's probably left over because of the diary thing, but whatever the case. Maybe I can just leave. Bye, world. No reason to go back out there. Alright, so did, like, the passageways over here disappear? I know this is the asset thing. That seems to be blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you know. Maybe these passageways are... No, they're not. False wall. There's something behind here. When I figure out how to get there, I'll let you know. This is the point where I start... Ooh. I was about to say this is the point where I start feeling like I'm missing something, but no, it was the last door I checked. That's typically how it always works. What's down on the ground anyway? Pull out gun, do a little bit of a close observation. I guess it's a zombie. So this is what was holding the doors. He just gave in. Well, you know, zombies like closing doors and all that. I feel like, yeah, we're just going to ignore him. Hello. This is actually not the Resident Evil 3.5 area, I don't think. That it's very well retextured, and they got rid of the passageways back here, so maybe I won't jump to any conclusions. I'm going to stop mentioning that and examine this piano. Can't remember Moonlight Sonata. They're having fun with these Resident Evil references. Anyways. What about this shelf? Nothing. How about this? Looks like a puzzle. But is it? It's got candles. Raw. Nope, there's a lot of candles, actually. I guess the person that decorated... Yeah, this looks like a custom room. Which looks like it's based off of the Resident Evil 1 room, but looks custom. Alright, alright. I'll look around a bit more, then I'll investigate the door. Then we're going to get locked in, because the door is going to close behind us, so it's going to disappear because we're crazy. Crazy all day, every day, actually. I really don't see any purpose for this table right now, and suddenly we have a fixed camera angle. I also cannot... Can I observe this? Yeah, right, it's the Resident Evil Moonlight Sonata reference. Maybe if we find a Moonlight Sonata sheet, we can. Sesame? Oh, it's a load door. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed that. But hey, it's good. It means we can progress. I like progressing. I'm a little bit odd tonight. I apologize if my commentary isn't exactly up to par how I usually am. I'm going to blame me being sick and being out of the loop for a while. But I am having fun, though. This is a Resident Evil 4 room. I'll accept it. Let's take a solid look about. There's only one game I've played that had like real switches between like fixed camera angles and Resident Evil 4 style perspective, which was Cold Fear. Cold Fear is pretty enjoyable. There's other games that have that. Like I guess you could kind of count like what was that game, Black Soul, but you manually switched the cameras in that one. It wasn't really an automated thing. You just switched between the two at will. And it was kind of effective in Cold Fear. Cold Fear was rough around the edges, not saying this isn't in some ways, but I think that some of its novelty of doing that made it a bit more interesting for me personally. And honestly speaking, I think that there is untapped potential in switching camera angles in horror games. On one side, it makes controlling the character a little bit wonky, and a little bit more cumbersome than maybe it would be if you just stuck with a consistent angle. On the other side, I find it for some reason to be more terrifying than if they just did one or the other. Maybe it's the element of I don't really know what to expect, and the fact that I think that both camera angles have the potential to be terrifying, depending on how they're handled. Now, there aren't a lot of Resident Evil 4 style camera horror games that I would really consider to be terrifying, but I think that's mainly due to the fact most aim for an action direction as opposed to going for a full-on horror direction. I think there's a lot of untapped potential with that camera angle style. And I also think there's still a lot more that can be done with fixed camera angle stuff. Just those more serious horror attempts with fixed camera angle style stuff. Nice dinner table. What's cooking? I almost want to... It looks like the water bottle would be pick-upable almost, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, it's just stuff sitting in a void over here. I know I have to go down the stairs. I just kind of want to do a full sweep of the area. Well, let's go. I need to remember to quick turn more often. I'm coughing. Sickness kicking in. Alright, what we gotta see? What we got going on here? The door. You think it's going to be another livable area? Because this is, in fact, room for Resident Evil 4. I mean, I knew that the moment I saw it, but... There is a mirror thing going on here. This mirror seems normal, at least. Let's see how long that lasts. How about this window? Windows to the courtyard. A little weird of a shift angle there, but you know what, I'll accept it. I'm not too bothered. I didn't really go into this expecting it super polished. In fact, to be honest, I'm a little bit more impressed than not, despite the fact that, you know, it's obviously using assets from some other things, and it definitely is rough around those corners, but the novelty so far, and also the fact that it's actually managed to creep me out, it hasn't scared me, but it's unnerved me, and that's more than you could say for some things, certainly. Let's go down this mysterious long hallway. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Walking down, checking out. It's a banquet hall. This is, in fact, another Resident Evil 4 asset room. So that's cool. They just link two different areas completely together. That maybe takes more effort than I think it does. So, just making dumb jokes here at this point. Let's open this up. I actually expected it to be locked, so consider me surprised. I also don't recognize this room. Seems like we're finally starting to get a little bit of leeway of exploration going on here. Part of me wants to check out the door, but the other part of me wants to sort of look around a bit more. Sure, I'll check out the door. I'll see if it's like locked and needs a key or if it's just open. It's open! But you know, I won't enter in yet. Let me go back to the hallway I just came from. Also, notably, the doors don't close once you've opened them. They just stay permanently open. I'll investigate around a little bit. That's a painting. Alright, well, what have we got in store here? Anything down this long hallway? Anything inside the desk drawer? It doesn't really look like any of the desk drawers are openable. That is the most trustworthy hallway I've seen in a while. We'll come back to you. I think I'd rather check out the other area before we go down that long, mysterious hallway. Not to touch, I don't really know what I'm doing on supplies. Do I have unlimited ammo? If I start shooting my gun, am I just never gonna run out? Or is there a point where I hit the limit? Is that classical music? It sounds like classical music. Or even just show tune music. Wow, this area is actually bigger than I expected. Well, let's start looking. Looks like multiple doors. I guess I'll start with you. You're the red door that looks special, but it's shut from the inside. You did look kind of painted on, so I'll give it that. There's another... Wow, this area is fucking big. Let's mention there's the other area. Okay, sorry, just multiple pathways opened up before me. My reception is that big. Given a lot of these doors are probably locked. So far, 2 for 2 on the lock side. Okay, so what's down here? Paintings and a fixed camera angle. A cinematic angle, if you will, even. This is more paintings than I think is comfortably useful. Oh! This is a hallway that was from Resident Evil 4, but it's made more 3.5 style. Though they are missing the windshield curtain stuff, which is a shame. I also always imagined it was higher, but you know, whatever. I'll accept it, the lighting is nice. Nice camera angle switch. Nothing in the dark corners of this abode. Nah, it looks fine. And over here, it's a wall. Well, at least I checked. Alright, you open this, looks like it'd be locked. Or not even interactable. Yeah, I can't do anything with this. Well, time for a quick turn. See, I remembered. Now let's go. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Doesn't see nothing bad actually happen. Sometimes you see, if you say that before you go into an area where you are wondering if something bad will happen or not, there's a 50-50% chance, depending on, I guess, now the game design, it's not actually a 50-50 chance, but in my perception, there's a 50-50 chance I could be right or wrong about that guess. Alright, what's this over here? The radio, obviously. It's playing classical show tunes. Or a gramophone. You know it's a radio. It's really loud when you're close to it. I'll look around before I interact with it. We got these doors openable. This door is locked by your key. Well... You have a very limited range. I didn't want to do that, actually. But you know what I did? I would have actually preferred to have kept that on. But, you know, I guess we don't always get what we want now, do we? I don't mean a quick turn. Well, I can't turn it back on. So I might as well go the way I came. I'm sure the fact that I remember... Oh, wait. This isn't what I just was at. Was it? No, that definitely wasn't it. I was going to say, I know a little bit about Resident Evil 3.5. Not this specific recreation of 3.5, just 3.5 itself. And if I know something about it, painting rooms, and the fact that the hookman came out of paintings. What did that hallway I just came out of have a lot of? A lot of fucking paintings. So I don't consider this very trustworthy. But you know what? I'm going down. I'm down for the crown. This is the same hallway I came. I swear to God. Oh, right. For some reason, I got that hallway and this hallway mixed up. Well, whatever. I guess it's down the mysterious red hallway I go. Hopefully that's fine. Oh, boy. Book it a little bit. There's only been one zombie so far. He wasn't that hard. I don't really know how much ammo I have. Super nervous again. Let's open this up. The door is locked from the inside. Well, that's not what you want to hear. There is music kicking in. What do you think we can expect? Probably a good time. And the worst part is, I think this is the time where the infamous Hookman's gonna finally show up. First time was just to get us into the ease of the blue zone. The crazy realm, if you will, the Twilight Zone. Well, there was other ways. What if I go back the way? I want to check out the areas. I'm a foolish horror enthusiast who wants to go see the bad things that are gonna happen. But at the same time, I don't want to see them at all. But at the same time, I absolutely do. Uh-oh. Sure, I'll approach it. What's up, radio? Radio? What's going on with that radio? Is there someone standing there? What the fuck was that? No, but seriously, what the fuck was that? Did I didn't really get a clear look at it, which I guess is part of what makes me a little more nervous, which is good. It looked like it had really long limbs. Did it have really long limbs? It looked like it was really tall. Now, or maybe the perspective was weird, so it's really hard to say, but... Well, whatever the case, radio turned on. Success, I guess. I was walking down the road one day. Always call my name. When this door is locked from the inside, what an exciting possibility. How about you? That's also locked. That's good. That's good. I'll go down this long hallway, which now, maybe with the blue tint, is just a little offbeat. Is there something over there, or is that just the door that was always over there? No, there is a lamp there that was definitely not there before. I mean, they tell you not to run towards the light, but what am I going to do, really? What is that, anyways? Let me actually... It's a doll. There were dolls, right, in Resident Evil 3.5. You really like looking at these things for a while, Leon. Well, I feel like I'm setting up triggers for something. Leon just need... Oh. Hello?
A doll?
Leon? What? Okay, yes, Leon, I guess. Oh boy. Oh, it's okay, we're just saying a whole trigger. Everyone loves being triggered! That's what they love! Also, the paintings are blank. I don't know why I didn't notice that until just now. They were all filled with life earlier, and now they're all just blank palettes. No one likes art. Everyone hates it. Just we all pretend we like it. It seems smart. I'm actually lying. I actually do like art, and I'm sure other people do too. But apparently, no one in this blue realm likes it. Blasphemy! Burn the artwork. Or not even burn it. Just white it out. Pretend it was always there as nothing. Because that's what art is to us, just a whole lot of nothing. Oh boy. Now, I missed the door. Let's walk on back, because I'm sure this is all fine. This is fine. I think the big red door, the thing is, I'm not really collecting keys, I'm just touching stuff. The stuff likes being touched, though, in its fairness. Oh boy. Well, let's go investigate around a little bit. Did you happen to be open now, door? No. I'm either completely missing something, or I'm on the right track. I interacted with a radio. Was that like a mannequin behind me also? Or was that like a doll? Like a big doll? I mean, I guess a mannequin in some ways could be considered a big doll, but that really depends on your perspective. I'll just walk back the way I came. See if that triggers anything. Sometimes that's what you need to do in these horror games. Go back the way you came. Alright, the mirror stuff over here. I almost even forgot that was a thing. I kind of forgot this room even existed. I think I got caught up in the last room. The mirror seems normal, at least. Again, that's very debatable. Window to the courtyard. Well, I'll certainly check about. No keys, though. Anything different up here? Was this always here? You know what? This was 100% not. You know, maybe it was. No, it wasn't. It's a doll hand.
The missing arm.
And radio static. Well. Where's the radio? I mean, is there a radio nearby? Or am I just going crazy? I'm probably the latter, actually. I'm just making sure there's anything else over here while I'm visiting this nice old neighborhood. I mean, that's 3 for 3. Often these things come in threes. I don't really know, though. Maybe I need to find the source where both this piano and this radio are coming from. Can I go back the way I came? The door won't open? Well, at least I know that's not a possibility. I was thinking most people wouldn't check that if it was. Yeah, I need to find the source of the radio, I'm pretty certain at this point. I still don't trust the mirrors, but okay. Oh. Hello, me on the other side. I'm sure this won't go badly. There's a figure behind me. I guess the mirror's gonna shatter. Oh, jeez! What? What happened? Leon, you okay? I don't think Leon's okay.
Aesthetic evil.
I wanted to see the Hookman, honestly, but I actually liked it, even though it was mostly just walking around and exploring. I think the mechanics were sound enough. I'm wondering if there's another ending to that, though. It seemed pretty linear, but, you know, I went back. I still enjoyed it, certainly, though. My opinion is formulated. So I guess that was Resident Evil 3.5 recreation demo code Madman. I know that their goal at the moment is that they want to get more people to help work on the project and see if there's interest in the project in the first place. Like, hey, you guys like this? You want to see more? Well, basically their attention or We're seeing interest. They're interest gauging, and they're seeing if there's enough interest also, if they can get some more people to hop on the team to help create more of it. I hope so. It seems interesting enough. Though currently, I don't really think this is what Resident Evil 3.5 would have been if it was. Though I also understand this is more of a tech demo than anything else. Just say, hey, look, we got stuff. Well, there you go. We're working on something. So from that perspective, it is what it is, I suppose. I also know they've recreated areas from Resident Evil 3.5. They got videos on the channel of the main developer behind the project. But yeah. Still, this has been Dusk, AestheticGamer in Resident Evil Code Madman. Until next time, adieu to all of you. Thanks for watching the video. I'd very much appreciate if you take a moment to consider donating to my Patreon, where I'm trying to turn this into a livelihood for missed game videos, different higher quality video series for the channel, and my own little games to make from time to time. You can learn more about all of this at the link, which you'll also find in the description below. If you'd like to watch me record my game videos, take part in development streams, or just interact some, I stream quite regularly at my hitbox.tv channel, and it's where I record all my gameplay for my Let's Plays. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and until next time, adieu.